Another cold day in January. It is 2022, and I haven't done an account tour yet. So guess what today is going to be? Account tour time. Let's go. And before we get started, make sure you click the subscribe button, click the bell, make sure that you click all to get all the notifications for the videos that I drop. Yo, everybody, what is up? It is your boy Ghostdog back in the house with another Marvel Contest Champion video. And today we're doing an account tour video, right? I've had a couple people say, hey, Ghost, can we see what's going on with your account? When are we going to do an account tour video for the year? Yeah, I'm going to do an account tour video. So last year at this time, I went back and watched my account tour 2021 in January. I only had 3 ranked 3s and only had 65 6 stars at that time. Since then, I've increased my ranked 3s to 24 ranked 3s in 130 6-star champs. So we doubled the number of 6-star champs. We multiplied 800% on our ranked 3s since then. And we're not going to be stopping anytime soon. So, first off, this video is dedicated to my nephew Devin. I love you, man. Sad that you're gone. And I know that you used to watch me at home. And I hope that you're watching me now. All right, so moving on from there. That was rough. This is the Monday after he's passed. So, yeah. So, all right. I think I should break this down by class versus 6 stars in general, right? So, well, let's do 6 stars. And then we'll break it down by class for the 6-star champs. And then we'll do an overall 5-star roster growth. Because actually, it did some growing there. I didn't think I did. But I've actually grown there, too. Let's go with the science class. It's probably one of my weaker classes of champs. I know there's a couple people that have there's a lot of good champs in here, but some require awakening and some require, different play styles and things like that I have to get used to. So my rank 3s are Thing, Human Torch, and Immortal Abomination. That hasn't changed for quite some time now. And then we got rank 2 at Captain America, Infinity War, Red Hulk. And that's kind of where it stops. Everything else below that is just rank 1. So we do have some good honorable mentions. We have like Void, who needs to be awakened. We got Mr. Fantastic, who is awakened, who, if I learn how to play, I could go ahead and take him up to rank 2 and possibly rank 3. Overseer, who's another champ I need to learn how to play. Immortal Hulk, who doesn't necessarily need the awakening. You guys know how I feel about Immortal Hulk. It's kind of the same way I feel about Ghost. Optimus is always pushing me to, Immortal Hulk. And I'm like, whatever. He can sit on the bench. And then She-Hulk. Sorry, MSD. I think I tell MSD sorry every time about this. Sorry, MSD. She's just not my cup of tea. If I could give her to you for exchange of another champ, I would. Then we have World War II Cap, Spider-Man OG, Hulk OG, Abomination, Rhino, and Ant-Man rounding out that class. Then we move over to our skill class, which is probably one of my stronger classes of champs. So we have Spider-Man Stealth Suit, who was my very first rank 3 champ. Nick Fury, we all know about the Nick Fury thing, right? Like, it got him from one of the special events. I couldn't remember where you got to choose classes. I actually just went back and watched that clip of that video. So that kind of reminded me of that. Black Widow Deadly Origins, who kind of snuck up on me. Ended up getting her, duping her. She set at rank 2 for a while after I duped her, or before I duped her. I really liked playing her. Thought about taking her to rank 3. It took Shang-Chi first to rank 3, but then shortly thereafter took her up to rank 3 with a 2-3 skill gem. And then Mo-Man, who was unawakened up until Cyber Weekend as a rank 3, is now currently awakened. Then Falcon and Kingpin are at rank 2. And then everybody else below that, starting with Gwenpool, is rank 1. We got Gwenpool, Thor Rags, Hawkeye, who recently I just duped, so I need to test him out a little bit more. May do more with him in the future. We pulled Crossbones recently. Ronan, who is Hawkeye's alter ego. So and he's got some decent bleeds. got some pretty good bleeds. So there is the skill class. And then moving on to the mutant class, which is probably my, I wouldn't say strongest class, but probably my most in-depth class, most depth of a class of champions, just in general, not even for me, just in general. But we got like Professor X at rank 3, Archangel, Colossus, and Apocalypse all at rank 3. Domino at rank 2, Sunspot, Magneto, White Magneto, all at rank 2. And then from Gambit all down is rank 1, but we recently pulled and duped Rogue. Namor we recently got. Havoc we've had for a while. Doesn't necessarily need the Awakening. Does help though. Recently pulled Iceman and duped him from the last feature crystal. Bishop, who's reworked, looks pretty solid. We got Emma. Cable, who we've pulled recently, which I'm thinking about taking a rank 2 because I do use APOC. He can be useful there at the times when you do need him. Just his style of play style that using the heavy to stack the generation with APOC on the team is, I don't find it that fascinating, but it's there. And then obviously we have the two most effective champs sitting down there to round out our bottom. And going forward from there, obviously the grayed out champs are champs I don't have, like Weapon X, which was available for the greater gifting crystals, which I did not get, sadly, as a 5 or a 6-star. Reg Magneto, I have not yet pulled as a 6-star. Kitty Pride or Omega Red, neither one of those also that I would like to have currently as 6 stars from the Mutant class have I pulled. And moving on to Cosmic and Science are probably tied for the weakest class, but Cosmic class has potential based on what is available on my roster. So we do have rank 3 Corvus Glaive, who was my second rank 3, and then Cosmic Ghost Rider, which I think he was either my 4th or 5th rank 3. So Venom is also rank 3, believe it or not, just behind Captain Marvel here on PI, but is rank 3 as far as status. And then Captain Marvel, Angela, Venompool, and King Groot all at rank 2. If King Groot was awakened, he'd probably be my next rank 3 Cosmic Champ. So that'd be something we'll look at once we kind of get him awakened. And then from there on down, starting with Gamora, who I didn't have prior to the last feature crystal, who now sits at SIG, I believe, 40. Yeah, sits at SIG 40. So I didn't have her at all, and I pulled her 3 times from that crystal. Why Gamora? Heimdall, Cull Obsidian, there's Silver Surfer, Medusa, which we did get from the last feature. Much better when awakened. Can be used not awakened, but much better when awakened. So there's a potential rank 2, rank 3 candidate right there. Bully Maguire, a.k.a. Black Suit Spider-Man. We got OG Thor, who needs to be awakened and really shine at any point. And then we're missing like some honorable mentions here that I would love to have. Hercules, Hyperion, Null, who 2 of the 3 of those are in the current feature. So we may look at that feature here down the line. But I think my plan is going to end up being no features for the next 6 months. At least. Now, moving on to my tech class. I recently made a move that pulled my tech class that some people probably didn't like. I did make a thumbnail acting like I was going to take up one champ, and I took up a completely different champ, and he's currently sitting at the top of my tech class for rank ups. It is Iron Man Infinity War, who is my most recent rank 3 in that class. I acted like I was going to take up Ghost to kind of give Lefty and Damadeus that false hope that finally I was going to take up Ghost, and it is yet to happen. We do have Guillotine 2099, who recently awakened from Cyber Weekend. We did pull Warlock from Cyber Weekend's Tech Class Crystal, as well as we got Penny Parker from the feature during Cyber Weekend? Or before Cyber Weekend? I can't remember. I want to say I got her during Cyber Weekend. And then Silver Centurion, which when awakened will probably go to rank 3, as well as Ultron. And then those are rank 2s, and then we got rank 1s on down, starting with Punisher 2099, who's an honorable mention. Which some people like him. I don't really see the whole whoopla about him, but some people like him. Then we have Stark enhanced Spider-Man. We have Nebula, who recently got buffed. Doc Ock, who's an MCOC community favorite. Ghost. Yeah, Ghost. Age of Vision Ultron as a 6-star. And then our most recently pulled tech 6-star. My favorite. Not really. Rocket Raccoon. All right. And now the Mystic class, which is probably, for me, I think is probably my strongest class personally, is champs I have ranked up. And I think it's going to get stronger here soon. We'll talk about that in the near future. But we currently have Doctor Doom, Sasquatch, Sorcerer Supreme, Black Widow, Black Widow Black Widow Clairvoyant, and the Sigil Scarlet Witch, all at rank 3. Sigil Scarlet Witch will be awakened here soon. We just had a reset in the Sigil week, so after this week, I think it's 3.5 more weeks before I can awaken her. After this set here, and I say 3.5, so essentially the 4th week, I'll be able 4 weeks, 4 Sigil resets from today. I'll be able to take her up or awaken her and go forward from there. So I'm not going to put any gems or anything to her. I'm probably not even going to put signature levels into her at the moment. I just want to get her awakened, and then we'll keep collecting the Sigil stuff, and as we collect it, we'll keep popping and putting sigs into her that way until I find a real reason to really sig her up. Right now I'm using those sigs for my Sasquatch, and we'll talk about that. Mainly I have used them on defense, as well as I am starting to look forward towards the solo competitive mode, and I'm going to need some defenders, which is some of my rank ups you're going to see are going to be for that purpose. The Iron Man Infinity War was for that purpose, and he's sitting at 160 right now. So I thought that was a really good play on that. Then at rank 2, I have Symbiote Supreme in Diablo. Somehow Maul snuck his way past Diablo. I don't know how that happened. I don't really know how that happened. He's only rank. No, he is rank 2. I did rank 2 him, didn't I? My bad. I forgot. I ranked 2 him. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. You just start doing stuff. I did take him to rank 2. I forgot about that. He's level 40 right now. I thought he was level 60, but he's level 40. At rank 2, and then Diablo Unawakened, and then from Guillotine on down, they are rank 1. We got Dragon Man, who could potentially go up as a good defender. We also have Mojo. If once we get him awakened, we'll start looking at him to take him up as a defender. And then if Purgatory can just get a slight rework. I don't think she needs a lot, just a little bit more. I think she'll be a really great defender. And we'll probably look at taking her up as well. And there's some honorable mention ones I don't have, like Mangog, Tigra, Hood, Morningstar, Mordo, Dormammu, champs like that. I don't have it as a Mystic 6-star. But that is the 6-star roster. It's pretty in-depth. We've already spent well more time than I wanted to talking about that. But yeah, 165 total. 130 total 6-star champs. So there's that, and then we'll go back and look at the 5-stars. We'll talk about a few that I've added since to the rank 5. Last year I had 20 rank 5-stars, and now I have 27 rank 5-stars. So we have Hercules, who is that right? 27. I think it's right. 27. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. We have 28. Miscount. We have 28. So we've added 8 since then. We've added Hercules, Immortal Abomination, Apocalypse, Gwen pool. We added Ghost Rider, Black Panther, Ronin, and Wolverine to the mix as rank 5 stars. And then our rank 4s start at Namor, which we did SIG 200 him for purposes that we may need him in the future. He may potentially go up to a rank 5 as well. There's a few other ones on here that could go to rank 5. I did rank 4 a few people for my arena run, as I did do the arena run for Clara this past year. So check that off my list. I finally got a champ I went for in the arena. I had failed a couple times. One time I got sick. The other time I came up about 3 million short, maybe 4 million short. This time I finally pulled through and got her. Spider-Ham at rank 4. Red Guardian at rank 4. Because obviously I don't have Spider-Man 2099. I still don't have him. We're looking for that champ. Maybe we'll add him to the next year champs that we've pulled since then. All the way down to Stealth Spider-Man. So She-Hulk is our last rank 4 champ. And we got a lot of rank 3s down here. And then we get down to the rank 2s once we get to Rhino. So once Jubilee's rank 2, Rhino's our last rank 3. We got quite a few 5 stars. Not very many that we're missing. So you see the ones here that we're missing as 5 star. Some of them are exclusive. Some are from the feature champs. I don't know if I'll ever have 5 star Sigil Witch, just because I'll be probably saving those tokens for my 6 star. All right, guys. Well, that is going to be it. 16 minutes of me talking about my roster. Plans for the rest of for the first half of the year, finishing Owl of Act 7, getting that done. Hopefully getting back to the Abyss before the summertime and finishing at least 1, if not 2 paths by that time. I don't know as far as I don't spend a lot in the game, but usually they have something for the spring, something for 4th of July, and something for Cyber Weekend. And with the wedding coming up next year, I don't know how much I'll be doing this year. Really be looking forward to saving for that wedding and kind of moving forward from there. That part of my life. So if I don't spend a lot, you know the reason why. We'll probably try to keep this account as free. I can't say free to play because I'm not free to play. I'm always going to have $10 a month for the Sigil, $5 a month for the unit card deal, and then we'll have the pickups here and there that we may do along the way. But nothing major. I don't spend a ton of money in this game. Not like the Wells do. I call myself a tuna. A tuna in the vast presence of the Wells. Yo, so real quick, I forgot to actually go over my progress in the game. So let's talk about it real quick. Right here, we have actually, I guess I probably should have did this book selection. I'm not 100% done with book 1. I'm probably not going to be 100% done with book 1. This is pretty much where I stopped. I did one path of 6, 3, 5, and I was like, I'm bored with Act 6. So I went on ahead and moved on, and I just don't feel like wasting the time for. Now, 100% rewards, they're actually pretty decent. Well, we could take a quick look at those. Pretty decent. Actually really decent. I would not mind getting the Awakened Gem. So there is a slight possibility I could go back, but my mindset right now is I was completely bored with Act 6. So I moved over to Book 2, Act 7. I'm almost done with 7-1. I should be done with that by the end of the month. And then next month we'll be moving into 7-2, which everybody loves the Gwynperion fight. At least for me, they love it. I don't know. I hated it. I didn't hate it. I just didn't understand it. And we'll kind of go for it on that. Then we got 7-3 left, obviously, with the Kang fight. I thought Kang was a little bit better than the Gwynperion fight, for me at least. It still took a couple of revives, but on the initial clear. But I think we can get that squared away and get that knocked out pretty quick. My goal is to at least be done with 7.2 100% by the time they release 7.4. So I don't feel like I'm that far behind, at least in Book 2. I feel like I let Act 6 kind of linger there for a while. Like I got 6-1 done pretty quick, 100%, and I just kind of let it sit. And that's because the Abyss came out, and then we had all the other stuff that came out. And I was like, oh, I can do all this other content. It's got better rewards in it and things like that. So there's that. And then, so there's the story mode. Obviously, we have, side quests and all that fun stuff. Season just started up. We're Tier 3 starting off the season. Looking to push the Plat 2 this season. So let's see if we can get through there. I do have, like I said, I started doing the Abyss, and I need some more champs. I got 2 pass done. So I need to get back in there at some point. I probably will 100% Act 7 before I go back to the Abyss. So that would be the plan. Will be 100% Act 7, then go back to the Abyss, try to finish that off. And then I'll probably never go back and do Labyrinth. It wasn't. By the time I actually started caring about doing content like that, Labyrinth was like, okay, the rewards are great for the initial clear, but to do 5 more pass where there wasn't anything, and then to get the final clear, the rewards for the final clear were pretty decent, but it's just a long road. I do have Aegon. I could go in there and pretty much get it done pretty quick and cheaply. I don't think it's worth pretty cheap. But there's that. So there's that part of. And then as far as the back issues stuff, I haven't 100% variant 8 yet. I've only done the initial clear, and again, it's one of those things like, are the rewards worth the push? So at 5-star Awakening Gem, not really. 15,000 5-star shards, not really. The only thing that probably for the exploration that'd be worth it would be the T5 basic and the 25% T5 CC crystal. Outside of that, and then obviously you get like these, I mean, they're 5-star gems. So they're not like I'm missing out on anything of a 2017 champ. Maybe if they were 2018 champs, or if they were 6-star rank 1 champs for a certain time frame, then maybe. So kind of think about that, going forward. But yeah, that's where we're at. That I never did do variant 1, and I think I kind of started variant 2 and just never really pushed on that one. I didn't start doing my first push till variant 3. And I did 100% variant 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So at some point I'll probably do 8. Probably want some out of content. I just don't know if the push is worth the hassle. That one was kind of not as much fun for me as some of the other ones were. I think that's what it was. The other ones were fun for me. This one was not so much fun for me. So that's probably why I haven't really pushed to get that 100% yet. But yeah, that's that, and I'll get you back over to the other part of the video. But that is going to be it. Thank you guys for taking time out today to do this little account tour with me, and we'll kind of go forward from there. All right, it's your boy Ghostdog signing out. Peace.